What's new in the world today, Jeeves?
Would you like to hear the local or world news, sir?
World, I think. Not much goes on in a city of only 10 million, after all.
Very well, sir. The current tensions between the Eurasian Confederacy and the American Empire have increased dramatically over the last few days, as the argument over territorial space around Mars and Ganymede continues to escalate. Experts say that unless some kind of agreement is brokered soon, we could see a renewal in hostilities between the two great powers.
Whoa, that's not good. Has either side activated any units?
Not yet, but both seem to be gearing up for an expected conflict.
Well, Jake will be excited to see some action again. Better keep that little tidbit between you and me, Jeeves. Vicky doesn't need to know just yet her baby might be going back to war unless it actually happens.
Of course, sir.
Anything going on in space?
A suspected containment breach in one of New Haven's genetics labs may be what caused the uncontrolled mutation seen in the American colonists I told you about last week. According to sources, scientists from New Haven University were trying to develop their own genetic alterations in their continuing attempts to become more and more independent from Earth. However, the lab was directly connected to the colony, which may have caused inadvertent and uncontrolled genetic alteration in some of the colonists' babies. The International Board for Ethics in Genetics has expressed concern over...
Oh, hi, Vicky.
Well, good morning, love. How was control last night? Any night of insanity?
Boring, boring, boring. There hasn't been a single incident of note since the last manual car dropped off the grid 6 months ago. Now it's nothing but routine maintenance. This time it was just another day of routine maintenance. It took the better part of 20 hours.
Oh, that's too bad. Well, at least you have 150 more years until retirement, right?
Ha! If I knew back in '85 this job would be this boring, I don't know if I could have made it this far. Computers are tremendous, but there's no spice in life when everything runs so annoyingly smooth all the time.
Well, that might be true here, but just ask those crazy colonists out on Mars and Ganymede about spice, and you might get a lesson in relativity.
I can't argue that after what Jeeves told me this morning.
Why?
Jeeves was telling me that those colonists are doing all kinds of irresponsible things. Who keeps a genetics lab in the same buildings as babies are being born in? What a bunch of idiots.
What? They had viable controlled genetic mutation catalysts on the same air circulation system as a newborn nursery?
Yep.
That's criminal negligence.
Yeah, any genetic engineer working for you would have been fired on the spot for even thinking about doing something like that.
Something needs to be done.
Uh-oh. Now we've done it. You should lead a crusade or something.
No thanks. Crusades are not my cup of tea. I'm sure the IBEG will scream at them enough. Anyway, I better check on my own lab. I'm wondering that if new gene splice on Aconitase 1 did what I wanted.
Since when does a genetic engineer wonder?
You know, it's still not an exact science.
Well, my doctor says I'll live to be 300. Sounds like pretty exact science to me.
Yeah, well, your doctor is practicing medicine, and I'm practicing engineering. You, on the other hand, have an exact science, Mr. Computer Scientist. You have it easy. Computers have rules they have to obey, and we made them so we understand them all.
You said it. I'll take computers over genes any day.
Well, I've got to get going. I wonder if there's anything good on the menu this morning.
You've only got 3,000 choices.
I know. I'm super picky, but seriously, even with these 3,000 choices, it looks a lot the same. I guess I'll just eat lunch.
All right, well, I'm going to sit here and enjoy my breakfast and then pass out for a few hours. I guess I'll see you tonight.
Okay, see you then.